fun adventure with Grandpa and Grandma. In a small town surrounded by green rice fields, Raka stepped out of the car with a slightly gloomy face. He would spend the holidays at his grandparents' house. At first, he thought it would be a boring holiday. No fast internet, no playmates, just a wooden house and a large garden. "Grandpa, Grandma, Raka is here," Raka exclaimed loudly. His grandparents greeted him with warm smiles. "Wow, Grandma's favorite grandson has arrived. Ready to help Grandma and Grandpa?" Grandma asked while patting Raka's head. Raka nodded hesitantly. "Help with what, Grandma?" Grandpa laughed. "A lot, but don't worry, it'll all be fun." Day 1. Gardening with Grandpa. Early in the morning, Grandpa took Raka to the garden. "Grandpa needs help watering the plants and harvesting the vegetables," Grandpa said. Raka looked around. Ripe red tomatoes, green chilies, and a large pumpkin. He started to water the plants with the hose, but accidentally sprayed Grandpa. "Wow, it suddenly rained," Grandpa said with a laugh. Raka laughed along. "Sorry, Grandpa, this is fun." After that, they harvested the tomatoes and chilies. Raka felt proud to be able to help. "You know, Raka, taking care of plants is like taking care of a family. You have to be patient, loving, and diligent," Grandpa said wisely. Raka nodded, beginning to understand that everything takes effort and attention. Day 2. Cooking with Grandma. As the sun began to rise, Raka helped Grandma in the kitchen. "Today we are going to make your favorite corn fritters," Grandma said. Raka washed the corn, but a few times the corn kernels jumped out. "Grandma, the corn is naughty," he said with a laugh. Grandma smiled. "You have to be patient, son. Cooking is not just about food, but also about love." With Grandma's guidance, Raka successfully fried his first corn fritter. When the result was cooked, he tasted it and said, "Wow, it's really delicious, Grandma." Grandma smiled proudly, "Because you cooked it with your heart." Day 3. Repairing the fence with Grandpa. That afternoon, Grandpa invited Raka to repaint the wooden fence in front of the house. "The white color is dull. We have to repaint it," said Grandpa. Raka took a brush and started painting. But suddenly, a strong wind blew, and the paint splashed onto his face. "Ha ha ha! You've become a living statue," joked Grandpa. Raka laughed amusedly. After working together, the fence of the house looked like new. "Just like this fence, the family must also be cared for so that it remains sturdy and beautiful," said Grandpa. Raka began to understand that the family must be looked after well, just as they look after this house and garden. Valuable lesson. As the holiday was almost over, Raka felt sad to have to go home. "Grandpa, Grandma, thank you. I learned a lot from you," he said. Grandpa stroked Raka's head. "The important thing is, always remember to respect and love your elders." Grandma added, "And always be grateful for your family." Raka nodded firmly. The vacation he thought would be boring turned out to be full of adventure and valuable lessons. As the car drove away from Grandpa and Grandma's house, Raka waved goodbye. He knew that this vacation would always be remembered as one of the best. The end.